The all-electric Ford F-150 Lightning pros and cons. The Ford F-150 is America's most sold vehicle and it's gone green, but is the electric version better than the classic? Well, the Motor Trend seems to think so. It has awarded the F-150 Lightning the 2023 Truck of the Year award, among other awards from other publications. But relying on Motor Trend on what car you should buy is like relying on ESPN on what's good in soccer nowadays. They don't know. So why don't we decide for ourselves, and let's get going with some basic stats. Now, the F-150 Lightning is not available outside of the US, but in about a year and a half since it went on sale, Ford has sold a little over 30,000 of them. This is Ford's fourth electric vehicle. The other one that's on the market right now is the Mustang Mach-E, and the other two have been discontinued, the Focus Electric and the Ranger EV. The Lightning can launch 0 to 60 in about 4 seconds, which is pretty impressive though. Why? Alright, now let's get to the pros and cons, and the pro number one is the price. The Lightning is simply the cheapest electric truck on the market, priced at a little over $50,000, but it is also qualified for the US federal tax credit of up to $7,500. And if you are qualified as a buyer, now we're talking about mid-40s. Now compare it to the Cybertruck at around $60,000, the Rivian R1T at around $75,000, the Hummer EV, now we're talking about $100,000, and I don't even know what to think of the Silverado EV because their consumer edition, at least the starting price, has not even been announced, and it looks like the next year the only version you're going to be able to buy is way above $100,000. Now let's talk about the con number one, and I said this from day one. As soon as I saw the specs, in my opinion, it's absolutely 100% the range. The range options are either the 240 EPA rated miles or, and this is the best, 320 EPA rated miles. Now, if this was a car or a crossover, I would say not bad, Ford, not bad at all. However, if you're gonna use this as a pickup truck, I know that sounds crazy to some, well, then you may have your range cut in half. That's right, if you have a significant payload, or if you're hauling a trailer, or if you're going off-roading, all of those activities may get your range cut in half. As a matter of fact, it probably will. And all of a sudden, now your range number has 1 in front of it. And that's not good. All right, back to the pros, and the pro number two, if you ask me, is the bidirectional charging. Now, in a nutshell, it is when you can use your truck's battery to power up other things around it besides the truck itself. You can power your work site, your campsite, and even your house during a blackout. And in extreme cases, like I did a couple of years ago in California, you can even charge other electric cars, like a Tesla. That was a good day. You can never have enough fun at the expense of Tesla owners. If the pro number two was spreading the energy out of the truck, the con number two is about the charging. Getting the energy into the truck. It's a bit of a problem. I'll tell you all about it in just a second, but before that, a quick reminder that this video is brought to you by EnergyPal. Are you thinking about going solar but not sure what panels to get, whether or not to get a home battery, or how much all of this is going to cost? Well, EnergyPal will do all of that for you, and you will get a $500 gift card when your installation is complete if you use the link in the description of this video. And they even have this EV calculator that will tell you exactly what system to get so it can handle charging your EV all year round. That link is down there as well. Alright, the con number two is the fast charging, because it's not very fast. The maximum charge rate is about 155 kilowatts, and you can charge the battery from 15% to 80% in about 35 minutes. That's not very fast. If Ford wants to compete in today's EV market, it should probably be about half of that, or at least around 20 minutes. The pro number three is something that everyone loves because it is the mega frunk, the biggest frunk in the entire auto industry. If you don't know what the frunk is, well, it is the front trunk. essentially because there is no engine, there is a room for storage. As a matter of fact, it is probably the safest place in your entire car to lock your valuables in. Now, the Ford F-150 Lightning has the biggest one of them all. It's got some power outlets and it's got a drain, so you can actually use it as an ice chest if you want to have a tailgate party on the other side of the tail. And the con number 3 is the trim pricing. Now, I've never seen this before, but the F-150 Lightning's got a ridiculous price jump from its base models to the top of the line models like the Lariat and the Platinum. I mean, there's about a $15,000 jump from the XLT model to the Lariat, and then there's more than $20,000 jump from the Lariat to the Platinum. And by the way, if you're wondering how does the electric version of the F-150, the Lightning, compares to the gas version, well, I made an entire video just about that, and you can check it out right here. All right, looking forward to all of your comments. Other than that, see you guys next time, and remember to stay charged.